What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity, your current and still WWE pay-per-view champion. And I'm with my co-host who is currently, and this is my phone going off, by the way, Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. It's my birthday, so unprecedented things here. Uh,
Everybody say happy birthday. But it's me, Chris, here in the grocery stores. Um, Here talking about we're doing Bad Blood, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Um, Not too much to talk about. I'm enjoying these, short pay-per-views. Um, and good stuff. People predicted my prediction, a lot of people predicted, what Punk opening, obviously Roman main eventing, and it happened. So it was good. It was good.
yeah. I thought it was a good show. Um, all the matches were decent. There were a couple of matches I thought were kind of like, but we'll get there. But yeah, Bad Blood's live in Atlanta, Georgia. Samantha Irvine performs God Bless America to open the night. We get a shot of Goldberg and his son Gage in attendance. And we get our first match, the Hell in a Cell match, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. And I gotta say, this match really did deliver. It wasn't too gory, but it wasn't too soft either. We saw them attack each other with screwdrivers. CM Punk hits Drew McIntyre with a toolbox, and that busts Drew McIntyre all the way up. I think he needed like 14 stitches. Drew grabs a bag of beads, and he misses a claymore, and then Drew McIntyre lands on the edge of the steps. CM Punk puts the beads down Drew McIntyre's throat, wraps a chain around his knee, and lands a GTS. And CM Punk gets the win here over Drew McIntyre after EMTs give him oxygen, him being CM Punk, and he walks off the victor. So, what do you think of the match, and do you think Punk was the right guy to win?
I thought, you know, I'm gonna. A couple people didn't like what I had to say on Twitter, but I said that if this match happened in AEW, especially like with Punk stabbing McIntyre stabbing Punk, people would have shitted all over. I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed this match. I thought this was one of the better Hell in a Cell matches. My problem was I didn't want them to just go out and hit each other with chairs in a steel cage. I wanted them to use the cage to their advantage, which they did for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
They had some weapons, some stunts thrown in there, but every special match like that has something like that. So I really liked it. I really liked it.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna save McIntyre for a while. I think he's gonna be taking a break, well deserved. Um, and we'll see him around Rumble season. That's just a little prediction, side prediction of mine.
yeah, I'm excited for it to happen. But Drew McIntyre lost, but they both looked really good in this match. Next up, WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax defends against Bayley here. During the match, Bayley lands a rose plant, and then Tiffany Stratton runs out, hits Bayley with the briefcase. She's about to hand the briefcase over to the referee. Nia Jax sits up just like the Undertaker and argues with Tiffany. Bayley runs Nia into Tiffany, and then um, Tiffany hits Bayley with the briefcase. Nia lands a Super Samoan drop and an Annihilator, and Nia Jax retains the title with some help from Tiffany. Again, I knew Tiffany wasn't going to cash in, but of course they wanted to put that in there to make it look like she was going to. What are your thoughts?
I mean, we knew she wasn't going to, right? There's no way it was gonna happen right now, right there, yesterday. I didn't care too much for this match. Um, this was one of those matches where it was obviously like skippable. I watched it. But I don't know after this who really is a legit contender for Nia Jax. Not that I really think Bayley is, but she's what I'm saying, she's one of the more popular superstars on that SmackDown roster. So it's going to be really interesting. That's also another reason why I'm kind of surprised Tiffany didn't cash in, but at the same time, I'm not. Um, because yeah, there's still lots more to plant before it actually happens. But I just don't I just don't know what they could do now besides Bailey because that's like I said, name me another star on that roster, women wise, right? There's not many, so.
Mhm. Yeah, it good match, but I'm kind of over Nia Jax as champion. But next up, we have world champion Finn Balor taking on Damian Priest. Damian gets the win even after many attempts by the Judgment Day to attack. Uh, Damian lands the South of Heaven to Finn to get the victory here. What are your thoughts?
This match could have went better. Um, I'm obviously happy Priest got the win, but this match could have been better. I thought it was kind of sloppy. You didn't think so?
I thought it was boring. I wasn't really into this match.
It should have been like Demon Finn, right?
Yeah, they really didn't do anything. It wasn't anything different. It was just a basic match that you could have on like a Raw.
I like that Priest won though. Sorry
Yeah.
for the background noise.
Oh, you're fine.
Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It was okay. It should have been better and longer, but they'll have another one.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna fight again, and I'm just excited to see what happens when they do. But so far, this match it really didn't bring anything. Um, it it wasn't it was basic. Uh, but moving on, Triple H comes out. Triple H says it's hard to believe it's been 30 years since I lived up the road. In 1994, I was terrorizing WCW. This is the 60th sellout of 2024 because of all of you. At Crown Jewel this year, we will make history. It will be an annual event where our reigning WWE champion and world champion will, for both the men's and women's, will compete in a one-on-one match. Um, and this is the 2024's Crown Jewel Championship. He reveals it. Nice looking title. Gunther comes out, world champion Gunther comes out immediately after this. He says, "What would Bad Blood be without the world champion?" Triple H, it's a beautiful thing. In Saudi Arabia, you raised my hand, and in 4 weeks, you'll do the same with the Crown Jewel Championship. On Raw, defend against Sami Zayn. We both know Sami is not cut out to be the top guy. As a future legend myself, I want to spotlight the legends here today. Bill Goldberg. I'm happy we can meet. You saw a few weeks ago, I told Brett you were a hero of mine. That's not true. How could I be impressed with a one trick pony like you? No disrespect. Your son, Gage, I really hope that Bill is a better dad than he is a pro wrestler. Then Goldberg gets upset. He leaves the arena side area. He's about to attack Gunther, but then Sami Zayn attacks Gunther, dives on him. Gunther lands a big boot, and then Sami Zayn and Gunther are separated. Uh, and what is your take on that?
So, first off, I want to go back a little bit to um the Crown Crown Royal Apple Championship. Um, the Crown Royal Apple Championship is pointless. That's what I'm gonna call it. The Crown Royal Apple Championship because it looks like a fucking Crown Royal. Look, hold up, guys. I'm gonna connect you, so you might lose me for a second,
Mm-hmm.
but wait, 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 wait. Testing, testing, one, two, three.
I can hear you.
Okay. Um, so why not just do a traditional brand versus brand Survivor Series match? Why are we doing a winner a winner of what? A winner so the winner of a champion versus championship match wins a championship and it's not even the championships that they have? I'm confused. Two champions already fighting for a championship that means nothing? This is just something for the Saudis to get because they pay a shit ton of money for WWE. This means absolutely nothing. It's it's kind of I hate when they do the Saudi shows because of shit like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Goldberg. The Goldberg segment I thought was good. Um, Gunther, he's kind of just a heel prick. At this point. He's doing good work. Um, it's just it's nothing has impressed me so far. It's really early in his run, so I'm not judging it too hard. Um, but him and Goldberg would be a that'd be something to build up his resume. I'll give him a lot, prop. He'll have that match under his belt. That'll give him the credibility, more credibility. Um, it was classic old school, new school segment. Um, I just don't. I'm not. Everyone knows I'm not into Sami Zayn. Like I do not like Sami Zayn at all. Um, and it's because he's a childish character. He's corny. Um, I think tonight, because we are recording this the Monday of Monday Night Raw, first Monday Night 2 hours. It's he's not gonna lose. Like he lost that match against him at WrestleMania because like he's had the Intercontinental Championship for a while. He's only had the W. This is going to be his second defense, and it sucks that I always say it like that, but Triple H has not done a good job of making it unpredictable. It's always his champions are going to get at least a month and a half reign. That's just how it's going to be. Because I think I don't think half the people would have even won championships this year. I don't think LA Knight would have won the championship this year because Triple H loves to keep Yeah, so I don't mean to yap, but it's just I don't understand two segments going together when he's Triple H talking about two champions and then the champion comes out and now it just turned into a I'm gonna fucking go at Goldberg. So yeah, it was good but kind of confusing at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. And now Goldberg, it's like, is he going to be involved? It's just like, it was kind of unnecessary, in my opinion. But next up, we have the World Women's Championship on the line. The World Women's Champion, Liv Morgan, with Dominic Mysterio defending against Rhea Ripley. Dominic is inside the shark cage, which I thought was smart that he wasn't above the ring. Um, this was a decent match. Rhea basically pretty much has the win until Raquel Rodriguez shows up and attacks Rhea. She slams Rhea Ripley and helps Liv Morgan up. Rhea gets the win by DQ. But most importantly here, Raquel Rodriguez is now the new force, it seems, behind the Judgment Day. What do you think?
This was stupid. Absolutely stupid. I literally like wanted to turn off. If it wasn't for Roman Reigns and the possibility of like The Rock, because The Rock was in Georgia, I knew it. Like I would have turned off the show right there because here is a girl who has not been on WWE in or either I'm gonna say almost a year or a little over a year. And first off, the arena was dead silent when she fucking came back. Not one pop. The arena was silent. Nobody asked for this. Nobody won Raquel. Um, Raquel has done nothing. Like, okay, the only benefit from this, right, is that she's finally came out as a heel. Because she's always been the super nice baby face when she's really tough. I get that. But she's been gone for too long and hasn't done shit. Like, what has Raquel Rodriguez done to not really the main women's storyline in the entire company, not just Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, what's Rhea? This whole storyline's getting kind of stale, so maybe this was just something to, give it a little spice, but it's not too interesting.
I completely we heard you, but you kind of got lost in that last part there.
Oh, I just said it's not that interesting. Or I don't know why they deserve it, but she does. She just comes back from after a year. She's not out, did not make a single reaction for her. So yeah, I don't get it, but
It's she got zero reaction, and um zero reaction, and I feel like hopefully on Raw she'll describe some more, and that will get people more invested. But
right.
um yeah, so that's my take on it too. I thought it was kind of like very pointless. But speaking, we have our main event here. We've got WWE champion Cody Rhodes teaming up with the OTC Roman Reigns against Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. And basically, Jimmy Uso returns in the main event. He after Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa interfere. That allows Roman to land a spear, allowing Roman and Cody to get the 3 count victory. However, after the match, The Rock returns and he points 3 and he stares down Roman and Cody in the ring. What are your thoughts on that? Okay, you're on mute, my friend.
I am on mute. No, this is a good ending to a good show. You know, a lot of people, culture was there. You know, you had a lot of these big celebrities, and a lot of them know Cody Rhodes, The Rock, Roman, which at the end of the day, I didn't want this match to go on last, but you can't have main event. You can't have Roman Reigns in the match, not main event. Um, so it was I enjoyed The Rock obviously coming back. Um, I a lot of people were saying that he was only going to come back for the Netflix era. You know, we're not going to see him until Netflix. So it's kind of I'm honestly surprised we saw him, but obviously anytime um we see The Rock on our TV, it's always a good thing. So
Yeah, I'm happy The
I,
Rock.
I think I think I think he's gonna play a big factor into the War Games bloodline.
Yeah, I'm very glad The Rock is back. I think he's going to be doing some, it's going to be entertaining now. We're kind of like on the road to WrestleMania kind of here. One thing I do want to talk about too before we end about Bad Blood, we do find out after the show that Kevin Owens attacked Cody Rhodes backstage in the parking lot. I was excited to see that Kevin turned heel here because it's been a long time coming.
No, yeah, I agree, man.
So that was pretty much it with our Bad Blood coverage. Decent pay-per-view. Um, I was a lot of surprises. Jimmy Uso, The Rock, Raquel coming back. So we've got Raw tonight. It's a 2 hour episode, so that's exciting.
That's gonna be so weird, dude, right? Like
Yeah,
2 hours of Raw tonight. Like, oh my God.
hopefully there's not a lot of filler, but you never know. But
I hope no, there shouldn't be. I think because like the thing about Raw is like they have a lot of talent, but like it was always they had obviously fillers. So if they can just get all their big stars in 2 hours, Raw has potential to be a really good show. Really good show. And if they're getting all their big stars in the 2 hours, and we don't have to deal with like the stud line, the studs, we don't have to deal with like Xavier Woods and like Karrion Cross or any of those people. Yeah, Raw's gonna be a good show.
it should be good. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a good night of action. And with that, we have covered all of Bad Blood. Um, Decent show. Um, Hopefully, the momentum keeps going. Survivor Series will be good. War Games, so that's exciting. And yeah, until next time, everybody stay safe and stay uncensored.